What's up, everybody? It is go time. That's right. How's everybody doing tonight? My name's Dave Z, and I'm hanging out with Bree Molitor at Bikini Bottom's Off-Road. Bikini Bottom Off-Road Park. It's hot out here, isn't it? It's been a long day. It's been a fun day.
And we are just getting started.
We're just getting started right now.
Yeah.
We have been hanging out with some of the coolest people in the world from the other side of the world. And we are about to embark on a journey. We are going to do the first 3 hills in the UTV Bounty Series right now, live.
That's right.
Craziness.
Kicking off the weekend, we'll have more UTV racing first thing in the morning, followed by the Bouncer Hill 1, followed by the Icelandic Formula Off-Road Hill 1, and then Hill 2 for both of them. So, and then Saturday is all that and more. So it's gonna be a wild
There's always
weekend.
more.
What's up, Kyle Lowry? Where are you? Hey, Tiffany. Glad to see y'all are on the way.
Who do we got coming to the line here?
Oh, look, Dave Z's watching. Not somebody for the Bounty Series.
Okay, so what? Let's just share with everybody what the Bounty Series is all about. We picked 5 hills. Yes, that's right. For one event, 5 hills. And the first couple of hills are fairly easy, okay? Only one of the hills is timed. And I believe, is that a full body on the line? That looks like Dan Carter on the starting line.
It should be Dan Carter starting us off here.
So hill number 1 is not timed. It's just to get their feet wet and to see who the real drivers are. Hill number 2 today is going to be timed, and what that means is these hills get harder and harder. So hill 2, pretty easy. Hill 3, definitely harder. Hill 4.
So we're gonna see a progression in the action and probably maybe some carnage too. I don't know. These hills
yeah.
maybe won't be. I don't know. It's tough to say. We're
serious
gonna
carnage.
see what happens.
If you've never been to one, I've been to one. They're ridiculous. They don't call it the Bounty Series for nothing. So, Hill 4 and 5, you're going to see some carnage. I'm not saying that they're going to go up Fable Hill or the Slab, but if I was a betting man, they're either going to go up one of them.
We all know that you are, Dave.
I am a freaking degenerative.
All the dollars that I have lost.
I am a degenerative gambler. If I were a betting man, though, I would say it's either going to be one of the 2 or both of them. So if you can remember, not one big bouncer made it up the slab at our last appearance here at Bikini Bottoms. Last time we were here. Alrighty. So first on the line is Dan Carter. Then who's running for Tyler Byram? Kyle Kovac.
Kyle Kovac is one of our newcomers, I believe.
And then one of my favorite, and I became a Michael Flenner fan. He drives those Can-Ams. That hellacious
it's just
buggy.
the name of the buggy that you like, isn't it? Hellacious.
Hellacious is a bad to the bone buggy, and Michael Flenner, he ain't got much cares. Now, Mike shared with me earlier that he had a big money race coming up in a week or 2.
That's right.
The Bust the Shell race. So he's going to try to take it easy on this one, but freaking Michael Flenner.
But the best laid plans all go to waste as soon as you get through that starting gate.
I have seen Michael Flenner just straight yard sale that thing and beat it like a red-headed stepchild. I promise you. Michael Flenner's really excited. Then we got, of course, DC Thompson.
Speaking of yard sailing and beating on stuff.
Ooh.
Like buggies.
Oh.
Dave.
What? And then one of, I mean, he came out of nowhere. It seems like he came out of nowhere, but Brian Hamby.
Brian Hamby has really been interesting to watch this season as he's, progressed through the series, not necessarily the bounty part, but also the Cup Series too.
Yeah, Brian Hamby.
So he's definitely been one to watch.
Brian Hamby is pretty wild. I got my eye. Jason Cruz is walking by. Jason Cruz, I tell you what, between Jason Cruz, DC Thompson, Dan Carter in that full body, and Michael Flenner, I've seen them throw such beat downs. Now, once again, they don't call this the Bounty Series for nothing. And people, do me a favor, hit the share button for me, will you? Did you? Bree hit the share button. If she's hitting it, you need to hit it too. You hear me? We hope everybody's doing good. We're going to be going live in a few seconds with the action. We are doing 3 out of 5 of the hills today, okay, in the Bounty Series for their finals. Hill number 1, not timed. Hill number 2 is timed. And the reason why we time one of those hills is to use as a tiebreaker. So if 3 people make all 5 hills, then they go to the timed hill to determine the overall winner. Who gets the glory, who gets the big paycheck.
What are you asking me?
Did I hear this radio?
Say something again. Good catch.
Look at this guy right here. It's like being in. Oh, we got 2 of them. Hold on, I didn't even see this one over here.
Hey.
We got. It's like Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're walking down the red. They're walking down the red carpet here.
Ooh. We almost just saw somebody face plant. All right, guys, so we are getting things set up, getting everything figured out so we can have a smooth live show while Clyde's yelling at us through the radio.
I'm not right too often, but you know what? Dan Carter is on the line. How about that?
Yeah, he's right there on the... I mean, yeah, Dave, good job.
Thank you.
Tiffany, I don't actually know. We have some people asking what the prices are to get in. Do you know the gate prices?
No, we don't handle the gate prices. You're going to have to call the park.
I'm sure you could get on their website or Facebook page. All right, Dan Carter is on the course.
I think it'll be a little bit more expensive than ordering off the dollar menu at the McDonald's, but it ain't too bad. I hope you guys can see more than us because we can't see anything.
All right,
can we say, what a run?
Come back over to this side of the hill.
What a run.
Hey, what's up, Joey?
Look at that buggy. It's unmistakable.
What buggy is that, Dave?
Is that a Can-Am?
I think you're about to say hellacious, but don't because it's not.
Okay.
That is
that
Kyle,
Jason?
That's Kyle Kovac.
Okay.
It is a Can-Am, but it's not
okay,
hellacious.
I was like,
so
it's unmistakable.
Easy mistake to make. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Sarah, I'm glad that you guys could see that. We might have to change our setup a little bit before tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know how, you know what we're looking at? We're looking at the crowd.
Yeah.
We're facing the exact opposite of the action. So, hey, y'all tell us what's happening out there because we can't see nothing.
We're trying something new. Yeah.
Clyde stroking out over here. Our director, we may have to get the paddles out in a minute. We got Kyle Kovac on the line.
So he joined the Can-Am crew out here for the Bounty Hill today, or the Bounty Series.
right, so you guys at home are saying that ain't nothing. This isn't a bounty series.
Oh, you just wait.
Yeah, this is where we hit you with that infomercial saying, but wait, there's more.
Thank you, Tiffany Porter, for rounding up that information.
Now that
for
looks
everybody.
that looks like hellacious.
There you go.
That's
now
my guy right
say
there.
It. Now you can say
That's
it.
my guy. Don't disappoint me, Flanner. Man, it's a beautiful day here out of Bikini Bottoms. Wish y'all were here with us. Man, that's one exciting driver right there.
Oh, yeah.
On a less than exciting hill. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Because it's only going to get,
It's-
it's only going to improve from here.
It is going to improve.
We had to ease everybody, into the racing for the weekend.
Hey,
And we couldn't
DC.
blow their minds all at once.
Hey, Danny.
What's up?
Yeah, come on in.
You wanna
Ladies
join
and
us for a
gentlemen,
minute?
What's going on, guys?
we've got all of DC racing, not just half of it. We got all of it up in here. What's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot. It's a little warm out, but we're down here at Bikini Bottoms trying to have a good time, seeing all the fans, trying to put on a little bit of a show.
What do you think of the hills? 1 and 2 gravy, right?
Yeah, one and two pretty good timed hills. Three's going to be a little bit more tricky, and then I don't know what Clyde's got up his sleeve.
You know what he got up his sleeve.
For,
What
4
do you,
and 5. but
like, what do you think? Like,
I
looking
think my guess would be Fable Hill is going to be 4, and then the Concrete Hill is going to be 5.
you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Dan is right. So, what do you think of the whole bounty series concept of the progressively harder hills?
I like it because it gives the rookies like me a good chance at contending with some of the top dogs. You know, we go in the first run, put in a good time, and then cross our fingers that we can progress through the hills through the day and come out on top.
How good does it make you feel being in a full body, competing against, pretty much the best in the world in their custom tube chassis, and getting a ton of attention because you're going where they're going. You're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because I am in a full body. I've got a little bit shorter wheelbase compared to what some of these guys have. And, a lot of times it's easier just to hit the skinny pedal and close your eyes and hope for the best.
Hey, is there anybody that you'd like to thank while you're sitting here? Give a shout-out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, GroundPounderOffroad.com, Rock Life, James Shelley with Performance Side-by-Side Bushings, and a lot of the fans out there. Just thanks for coming out and supporting the events. And it's just one of those deals that it's the fans that make the sport. And if we can get all the fans involved, I think everybody comes out and has a good time. It's something to put on Facebook every Monday that you come out to an event and got to see it firsthand.
I'll never forget, it was hill number 5 at Blue Holler. I think we interviewed you, and the adrenaline was pumping through your body. It was a heck of a run, and it was one of my favorite of all time interviews just because of that excitement, the adrenaline, and just about putting on the show. The one thing that stuck with me is it's about the fans.
Right. We're the racers, drivers. Nobody's getting rich doing this. So I mean, it's what, in my opinion, what it's for is the fans, just to come out and have a good time. But I do want revenge on Hill 5 at Blue Holler.
Amen. Dan, thanks for stopping in.
Thanks, you guys.
Good luck
Thanks,
tomorrow,
Dan.
or good luck on the next 2 hills today. That's Dan Carter, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, what a day.
Oh,
I
man.
can't wait for hills 3,
Do you
4,
see
and
who's on the
5.
line down there?
Is that my guy?
I don't know. You say that about everyone, so I don't know who your guy
Wow. Yeah. Is that
That's
DC?
one of,
Is that
one
DC?
Of your guys? Yeah, it's DC.
Inside chick? Now, DC, his buggy is old girl. little work done to old girl there, huh?
Yeah, old girl got a facelift.
So this new one's called Side Chick. DC riding side chick. DC Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how conservative he is right here.
Is it though? Is that DC?
Yes.
Driving like that?
That's DC. He may have a stand there. He's going to catch such heck from the other drivers because he never has ever driven like that in his life.
There must be two options at the top of that hill, or else he went the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
I think. Somebody
people,
out there who
I
can
can't
actually see the hill, tell me if I just saw that correctly, or if he went the same way that everybody else did or not. What's up? Zach Cantrell, Aaron Presley, Chris Hickman, thanks for joining us, guys. Brandon Will Doctor in the house. You were looking for him, Dave. There he is.
All right, we got Brian Hamby on the line.
Oh, man.
Now, Brian Hamby is representing Extreme Razor. He doesn't just sell parts. Brian tests these parts, and he does a lot of testing for these companies. So it's kind of exciting. Because when he sells you a part, you can take it to the bank that he has tested it. And he'll tell you if he's never run it before or had anybody run it before or done a side-by-side.
Guys, thanks for confirming that I'm not crazy. DC did go the wrong way at the top. He almost took out poor Bill up there.
Oh my goodness.
I think Bill's good at
well,
climbing
Bill's
trees.
Bill's like Tarzan,
Mowgli.
you know. Bill sees something coming,
Tarzan
he can just
and Mowgli. That's what he just did.
buckwheat.
Mowgli.
I was like,
Jungle
okay, whatever.
Oh boy.
And that was Brian Hamby out the top.
So that should be Steven Rogers on the line in the home wrecker buggy.
Oh yeah. Now come on, is home wrecker not the coolest name ever? And what a cool dude.
There are some. We have quite a number of like really creatively named and themed. You know, between the bouncers and the UTVs all out here.
Yeah. Pimp Hand. You got Pimp Hand, home wrecker, Chubb.
What was the first one he said?
All right, then. All right, he's taking it easy. Here comes Mr. Rogers round the bend. I'll tell you what I can do, since we're not on camera. And he's taking it easy, straight out the top.
Oh. I can see half of that.
I could see my director right now.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said, but I could see him. I tell you what, we are having a ball here,
Just
ladies and
smile
gentlemen.
Nod, Dave. Smile and nod.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Travis Skelton hitting the line right now. He is currently the leader of the Bounty Series.
Now, Travis had a little bit of a mishap while he was pre-running earlier.
He told us not to say.
I was seeing the bottom of his buggy, you know, pointing up. So hopefully he doesn't do that again out here.
I don't think we were supposed to tell them about his mishap. He was trying to keep that on the down low, Bree.
Whoops.
Sorry, Travis.
Sorry, not sorry. That just means he got that out of the way and he knows exactly what not to do now.
Here we go. What he's not going to do is try to break something right now. He's going to ease up this bad boy. Because not only does he have to race all of these 5 hills, but he's also racing in the Cup Series.
Yeah, his buggy's got to do work this weekend.
Yeah. And it's not a fresh buggy, let me tell you. Travis has been rolling in it, what, a couple of years now?
It's been through the ringer, especially
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, like if you can imagine, Travis is like the wife-beaten wearing dude who just whoops on, well, okay.
Where you going with that, Dave?
The story took a bad turn. But he beats on that buggy.
All right, I think we have Colton Hoback and
Ooh.
Skintbag Buggy
That looks like skint bag.
rolling up to the line. Tiffany wants to know if the IFO parts trailer has gotten here yet.
Which parts trailer?
The IFO, the Icelandic, I'm assuming. She means Icelandic Formula Off-Road Parts Trailer. I'm assuming all the trailers are here, Tiff, but I'm not sure.
Man, this skint bag buggy has been having some problems with it cutting off, but Colton assured me that he's gotten the problem taken care of. He said it was some bad injectors. So I think we're going to see something special right here. And I'm going to tell you, he was talking a little smack at the drivers' meeting.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Pretty much calling out all of the rest of the drivers, saying that they're in trouble. I am not paraphrasing. I'm telling you verbatim what he told the other drivers. He goes, well, I can't say exactly what he said.
Well, that would be what verbatim means, Dave.
Yeah, I know that's what verbatim means, but minus the cussing and the explicatives, he told them they best watch out that they done messed up showing up because he's fixing to show
really?
out.
All right.
I'm just telling you. So, did I say almost verbatim? What's up, everybody? My name's Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And you are watching the 2018 National Rock Racing Association Finals here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road. This evening we are doing the Bounty Series UTVs, and you are looking at Colton Hoback.
Tonight's Bounty Series racing is just kicking off the whole weekend. The next 2 days are going to be jam-packed with back-to-back. We've got UTV Cup Series racing, the Bouncer Cup Series races, and we've got our Icelandic Formula Off-Road teams here, and got to see them doing some testing and pre-running and playing around out on the hills today, and been hanging out with some of those guys, and it's gonna be a fun time to watch. So,
Most definitely.
So y'all
Now
be sure to tune in with us over the next 2 days.
Yeah. What she said. We got the unpredictable man hitting the line right now. Old Jason Cruz. And I have a newfound respect for this man. He put on about a 9-minute beatdown at Blue Holler Off-Road Park, Bounty Series event. And it was pretty brutal at times. He is not afraid to beat on that rig. So it'll be really interesting to see what he does on Hill 3, 4, and 5. He didn't come not to show out. Let's put it like that.
I'm really wanting to see Fable Hill. It looks like it's... I haven't gotten to go over there and take a good look at it, I guess, since last time we were here this summer. So I don't know if it's, changed at all, or, rain may have affected anything. So that'll definitely be interesting to see what happens with the rest of the Bounty Series. So this is Jason Cruz.
And Jason's out the top. And for those of you just tuning in, this is not a one-race hill. This is a 5-hill race, okay? There are 5 hills, and the hills get progressively harder as they go on. So hills 1 and 2 are going to be fairly easy. Hill number 2 is timed. Why is hill number 2 timed? Well, In the event more than one person makes it out the top of hill number 5, the time determines the winner. So the next hill, you're going to see them driving a little bit more aggressively. Who do we got here?
Is that Caleb?
It looks like that might be Caleb Hartwell.
Sweet.
All right, we've got Jamie Coldiron of Refurbished Racing sitting on the line now.
Woo. Team No Power. That's right. As naturally aspirated, ladies and gentlemen.
We got Jamie Goldine representing the 1,000 non-aspirated class.
Non-aspirated.
Jamie Goldine. Refurbished Racing.
Hey, but word on the street is Jamie's looking for a turbo motor, so if you got one laying around in good shape, holler at him.
Bill Blaisdell's watching. Is he standing up on the hill?
He's in a tree.
Watching his phone on the while he's hanging onto that tree. All right, guys, and for everybody that might just be tuning in now, we are kicking things off for a weekend of racing here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. This is for the finals. We somehow, I can't believe it already, but we have made it to the end of the season for the SRRS and, well, for the NRRA, actually, the National Rock Racing Association Cup Series.
Well, we are done with hill number 1, and we're about to hit hill number 2. And starting off hill number 2 should be Mr. Travis Skelton. Like I mentioned a few times, like Bree and I talked about, this hill is timed. This is known as the tiebreaker hill.
Correct? Yeah, straight to hill 2. We don't stop at all. Then we go straight to hill 3. Hill 2 is timed. Make sure all drivers understand this is a timed course.
So we're not going to see any lollygagging here. We are going to see some rolling. So this is the only hill that will be timed out of the 5 hills.
That's probably one of the biggest differences with our Bounty Series is, they're doing 5 hills at each event, but they're not racing for time. They're just racing to make it.
Yeah.
You know, to make it out all 5. But in the event that we have more than one driver that does complete all 5 hills, and that's what this time right now that they're racing for will count for.
So do us a favor. We're not charging for this event. It's not a pay-per-view deal. Hit the share button for us. Do the drivers a favor. You see a driver that you like, go to their page. Check them out. Follow them. Support them.
These guys, oh man, these guys put in so many hours, so much work, blood, sweat, tears, and money in this sport, and it's because they love it. It's because they love putting on a show.
Timed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this looks a little different than that. Top there.
All right, and Travis ran a 21.84, 21.84.
Phone's about to die if you want to pull it up.
And we got Justin Hoback on the line.
Looks like on the line we got Mr.
Copy, Colton Hoback. Let me know what point this.
All right, Colton Hoback on the line with Skintback.
So guys, also Mr. Hoback.
Copy, course clear on top. Colton Hoback on the line. Clock is hot.
Clock's hot, y'all.
Drive it like you rolled it. Let's go.
Nice. Now that's a steep hill and some
0.31 to 0.31.
loose dirt at the top, giving these guys a little trouble, it looks like. Definitely going to need momentum for that hill.
And Colton just edged out Travis Skelton with a 20.31. And remember, we are not racing for time here. This is just for tie-breaking purposes.
Who do we have lined up next? Harrison's out, correct? Yes, we do not have a counter.
Well, we are racing for time, but only for hill 2. In the event that a tiebreaker is needed. So for anybody that's just joining us, or in case you missed it earlier, we are kicking off a full weekend of racing here for the SRS Finals. Our season is somehow concluding already, Dave.
It's crazy. It's like we just started. And that looks like Caleb Hartwell on the line.
Yes.
Copy, course is cold. Course is cold.
So we've got the UTV Bounty Series right now. We are currently on Hill 2.
And we're racing 3 hills today, and we're going to conclude with the 2 Big Daddies tomorrow
right.
for the Bounty Series.
So Hills 1, 2, and 3 tonight, and then is it tomorrow
Or
is it
Saturday.
I
I
think it's
believe
Saturday will be
Saturday.
Hills 4 and 5, which will definitely be a little more intense than these.
Get it, Caleb.
All right.
4.34.
All right, Caleb ran a 2.4.34 on the tiebreaker. Currently, Colton Hoback has the best time for the tiebreaker. Cash LaCroix is not running the Bounty Series, but he should be running tomorrow for the UTV Cup Series.
Yeah, we can see him right now. He's sitting out watching. He's
we're looking at all,
spectating.
yeah.
All right, so we should have Jason Cruz pulling up to the line.
Jason,
Let's see if that's...
I think he was having some turbo problems.
Was it being a little unpredictable?
Ha, ha, ha. I bet you Jamie Coldiron never had that problem. What's up, everybody? Where's everybody from? Well, I'll start it off. I'm from West Tennessee. Bree,
Well, I'm from Middle Tennessee.
where are you guys from?
Which is better, so there's that.
All right, Brent Flowers. For Brent Flowers and everybody just tuning in, the Bounty Series, each event has 5 hills. We've already been through 1 hill today. We are going to run 3 hills today.
We are in the midst of Hill 2 right now.
And we've got Jason Cruz and Unpredictable crawling on up to the line. He was having some sort of turbo problem. I do not know if it's been remedied or he is just he's just getting up to the line and trying to get out the top.
Chad, Timmy is not racing the Bounty Series. This is just specifically our UTV Bounty Series tonight. Not all of our UTV drivers compete in both the Cup Series and the Bounties, and the Bounty Series. So we've had people asking about Cash and about TC. They're not racing in the Bounty Series, but you will be able to see them tomorrow and Saturday.
That's right. All right. There he is, Jason Cruz. And for those of you who are saying, well, those aren't Bounty Hills, well, you're right.
Oh, you just wait. Yep, you just wait.
You just wait and see, y'all. These guys are going to be hitting Bouncer Hills here in a minute. Well, tomorrow, Saturday.
Is that Jamie on the line?
It looks like it.
Looks like Jamie Cold Iron sitting on the line. Chief Cold Iron. Speaking of, we got a surprise from Jamie.
Yes.
That we will unveil tomorrow.
Yeah, Jamie brought Bree and I.
Don't tell him yet.
Some presents.
Okay, yeah, presents.
Yeah. We'll just call it presents. So, for those of you wondering why we're timing just one of the hills, basically to figure out who wins the event. If everybody climbs Hill 5, or if 2 people or 3 people,
well,
multiple
if everybody
people.
climbs all 5 hills, then their time on this hill will be their tiebreaker.
Very well said, Ray.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Well, the last Bounty event I went to, nobody climbed hill number 5. It was brutal.
Really?
So I'm thinking, I'm not sure. We're going to see some
got something up his sleeve.
We're going to see some beatdowns tomorrow. And from what I know,
Saturday.
Fable Hill.
Saturday we're gonna
Fable Hill on Saturday is going to be wet, because I believe they're going to soak it down for the bouncers.
Well, and there was call for some rain on Saturday, wasn't there?
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
nice.
like only a 20% chance, but it will be very well welcome.
Well, it wouldn't be a proper cable hill if it.
Yeah,
had water
Lexington.
on it.
Lexington, Tennessee. What's up, Mark? Holding it down, baby.
Is that Bubba Bacon down there?
Let me see.
I believe it is. We've got a bacon sighting. All right, here goes Jamie Cold Iron and the refurbished racing buggy.
Jamie's going to be trying to use as much momentum as possible.
Naturally aspirated. What? Man, they look easy.
Wow.
That was a 20.83 from Jamie Cold Iron. Guys, we are on hill number 2 of the 3 that we are doing tonight. We'll finish up with hills 4 and 5 on Saturday.
I believe that was Bubba Bacon, because you know what? I see Big Papa Bacon.
Oh,
Big Tim Bacon.
they're everywhere.
They are. Man, it looks like Dan Carter. Dan Carter on the line.
This is Colton Hoback, and you're watching Hillside Live.
Hill number 2.
So we brought Dan Carter into the studio. I don't see any of the drivers right now. They're all down there by their machines because they're moving pretty quickly.
Yeah.
These 3 hills, first 3 hills aren't going to be anything too crazy, but we're just leading up to the big hills. It's kind of one of the reasons why I like the Bounty Series. It's just it leads into the most ferocious, nasty stuff ever.
Come on, Dan, stay in it. Ooh. A little 2-wheel action at the top there.
So far right now, if Kyle Kovac's coming to the line, ladies and gentlemen.
So we've got Larry asking what time we'll be live on Saturday. Larry, here's the thing. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our own series races, and then we'll also have some extra Formula off-road events happening in the evening. So we will be live
all day,
really, and pretty similar for Saturday as well. If you guys want to know the specific schedule for all the various racing that we're doing, because we've got the UTV series, the Bouncer series, and the Formula off-road series.
Oh my goodness.
So, and they're all racing more than once each day. So head to the website, Southern Rock Racing Series, and you can find the schedule of events for this next couple of days. Make sure you don't miss anything. Also, keep an eye on the Facebook page, Southern Rock Racing Series Facebook page, and we'll do our best to keep everybody updated. And
turn those alerts on so when we go live, you get it. You don't miss any of the action. And the pretty cool thing about this is, if you like, it's not like you got to be somewhere for 5 hours. You know, we're doing one bouncer hill here, one bouncer hill there, so it's not tying up your entire day.
Right.
But if you got a few hours on your hand, spend them with me and Bree. Make sure you have a good time.
All right, this is Kyle Kovac out on the course. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you either gotta put it in four-wheel drive or hit it harder. Your choice.
Looks like he's only got... Oh, there he goes.
All right, baby, out the top. Come on. Come on.
Stay in there. All right. Looks like he's having a little trouble with some two-wheel action. I'm not sure what's going on there.
All righty, for those of you just tuning in, welcome to Dyersburg, Tennessee, and the Southern Rock Racing Finals. We are currently running the first 3 rounds of the UTV Bounty Series, and we have Wild Man Michael Flenner coming to the line. This guy is nuts.
In the hellacious buggy.
You like that? You know, you said earlier, Bree, that I like the name. You say that.
I mean, with a name like hellacious, like I feel like we need to let everybody know.
Well, you know what? It's not just a good-looking buggy, but this dude punishes it.
That was Michael Flenner out the top with a 21.11. The reason, of course, that only Hill 2 is timed is in the event that we have multiple drivers complete all 5 hills. Their time for this hill number 2 will be the tiebreaker.
Looks like we got DC Thompson.
Inside chick.
And, yep, he is riding side chick right now.
Yep, good job, Dave.
Was that bad? I almost said there's DC. Well, y'all get the idea.
Let's just not.
All right, not today.
Craig Cash is here, but he's not competing in the Bounty Series that we are running right now. He'll be racing tomorrow and Saturday in the regular Cup Series.
UTV, baby.
Whoa, coming in hot. Oh.
Uh-oh. What happened? Huh? Didn't sound good.
Tabitha.
Hey, coming to you.
What's up, everybody?
All right, so we're gonna get someone out there and figure out what's going on with DC.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Clyde had panned back to DC so they could see the action at some point.
If it's a
the
belt
recovery.
issue, it would definitely not be the first time.
No. I've got. You wanna go $10 on belt issue or not? I'm gonna say belt
No.
issue.
No,
What about-
no? Because Alex Biddick already said belt.
Let's go for.
You're cheating.
I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating at all. I just have seen DC race enough to know that chances are it's either going to be his transmission or belt, and that did not sound like tranny.
So why would I bet you $10 then?
Well, I just told you my whole strategy so you'd be a
Yeah.
fool. Well, how about this? I'll take transmission, and you lay odds to me. Why don't you lay me 8 to 3 odds? My 3 to your 8. Oh, we're live right now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, yeah. We're just betting over here, people. If y'all want to get in on some of this, go to... No. We're not running a betting parlor. We're having a good time here at
Guys,
Bikini
it's hot
Bottom.
out here and it's been a long day.
Why are you petting me like like at the nursing home? And it's like,
You
bless
told
his
me
heart.
earlier that you were getting senile.
Wow.
Now you're trying to take it back?
Wow, that was our private conversation. But, yeah, there's no doubt there may be a little bit of touch of senility in there. But that's okay. Man, look at this guy right here. Isn't that crazy?
And he's down. All right.
We
Zach
got
was guiding him.
yes. We've got Joe Pierce about standing 10 feet from us,
Yeah.
hanging out with look at this
What's
guy
up?
right. Happy anniversary,
Long time
Joe
no
Pierce.
see.
Beautiful pictures. And Joe Pierce, he's going to be doing his thing. Hey Joe, can I ask you about what was going on up there when we were coming back from our powwow?
Yeah, come on
Come on in, Joe, if you don't
Take a
care.
seat.
If
Doing good. How are you?
Good.
ladies and gentlemen, we've got the main maniac, Joe Pierce, in here with us. He's been MIA for a good portion of the series, and you know there have been so many times, Joe, that I wanted to put your picture right next to Ryan's picture and just like be like,
Where are
we
you?
missed these guys. We missed you. It was very impactful not having you and Ryan race the entire season. It didn't feel the same, did it, people?
I appreciate that. I really do.
So happy anniversary.
We have missed you guys as well, and we're glad to be back.
Good deal. So were you having any issues up there or were you just sightseeing and parked up there hanging out?
The steering line blew
Okay.
on my steering ram. Yeah. Weird.
Well, better today than tomorrow.
That's what I said. So we fixed it. It's all good to go. Ready for tomorrow.
So you're going to leave it all out there tomorrow? Or
Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to leave it all out, for sure.
Now-
We just drove 23
I
hours.
was going to say, how far did you come? Of course you're not just going to, lollygag out on the hill.
And, I got a plan, too, because Timmy and all these other racers and the points, they don't want to break their stuff. They just got to finish the hills. So I'm just going to blow right by them all day.
Hey, people, let me
Just so they
give
know.
Who's on the line right now? Let me see.
This is Brian
Is that
Hamby.
Brian? All right. So we got Brian Hamby out there.
Stream Razor Performance.
He is definitely one of the most exciting rookies. And if I was a betting man, I would say he would be in high consideration for Rookie of the Year in the UTV
I would agree
class.
with that.
I don't know who is. It's like sealed envelope type stuff. But
Like the Oscars.
he would definitely be.
20.78.
That was a 20.78 for Brian Hamby on Hill 2.
Oh, this is the Bounty Series they're racing?
Yes. So tonight is 3. So Hills 1, 2, and 3 for the Bounty Series, and then we'll finish with Hills 4 and 5 on Saturday.
Nice.
It's a pretty cool concept. And Hills 4 and 5, they're going to pretty much be bouncer hills.
Oh, good.
And it's going to
fun
be
to watch.
these dudes so they strategically placed like Hill 4 and 5 after the Cup Series.
Oh, good.
So when they're done,
When
They
it's
about to put on-
destroyed, it's all
Yard
good.
sale.
Yard sale. That's good. You know, these race promoters and these guys that put this together, they think of those things.
Yes.
Very kind of them.
All right, so this is Steve Rogers and Homewrecker out on the course.
I think we need to get Steven in here to tell us the story about how Homewrecker got its name.
I feel like he has he ever come and talked with us?
We're gonna snatch
If
Steven
he
Rogers
hasn't,
up.
it's been few and far between that we've got him in front of the camera. 20.11.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new leader in the tiebreaker right now, and that's Steven Rogers.
Steven.
Well,
What's up, Chad Molitor?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah,
Who has tested and tuned more than anybody today?
he's been out there.
He's been out there.
Yep,
He's
it
been
pays.
taking.
Makes a difference.
So you were out on the hills a bit today, Joe.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Practicing, yeah.
I mean, before you had your mechanical issues.
Right. But I got my practicing first,
Yeah.
so we're good.
You feel pretty confident?
I do. I haven't driven all season, so I figured we better go
knocked
up
the
and play
dust
on a
off.
few hills.
Yeah, I
for
know
a
what
minute.
that feels like.
But no, it felt good. The buggy feels good, and we're excited for tomorrow.
Well, we're excited to see the main maniac out in action again. It's been too long.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get real.
Switching up hills.
Yeah, we just we're going on hill number 3 right now.
Oh man.
For those of you just tuning in, the Bounty Series, it's not a 1-hill race, it's a 5-hill race, and we're on hill number 3 right now. And I believe that the only one that's been knocked out so far is old DC.
Yep, I think you're right.
And this is not timed. The next 3 hills will not be timed.
They
It's
only timed that one.
Yes. So only the second hill is timed, so that if we do have multiple drivers complete all 5 hills, the second hill
Oh, I see. That
time
works, yeah.
is the tiebreaker.
This UTV
It's a
thing's
little
all new to
different.
me. Yeah. I just bought my first one
Yeah?
not too long ago.
Are
so.
you going to be racing next year?
I bought a 4-seater.
Oh,
We
yeah,
go trail
baby.
ride.
You can race that.
Yeah.
Team No Power.
Right. Jamie Cold Iron showing us hill 3.
Get on out there, Chief.
Uh-oh. Get a little confused, maybe?
I don't know the course.
Yeah.
I have to keep remembering that this isn't about speed, it's about finishing. Because hill number 3 right now isn't timed.
And we're doing our best to bring in the best camera angles. We should have that situated here in a minute.
He's on top of it. Clyde's man.
Clyde literally
Does it
just
all.
ran out of the track.
How many titles does Clyde have today?
Today.
Look at him go, look at him go. Go, Clyde.
Come on, slacker. Yeah, we have so many people who help put these events on. The list of volunteers is tremendous, and I think what we ought to do is maybe bring some of the volunteers in to say what's up to the people. What do you think, Bree?
I think that'd be a good idea.
Volunteer appreciation moment.
Yeah,
there we go.
for sure.
Nice.
All right, we've got Caleb Hartwell on hill number 3.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Yeah, that's what happens when you race racers. See it all the time. The front tires always stop spinning on those things.
Oh.
Bummer.
Come on, Caleb. He ain't done. He ain't done. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. I think he's going to need to back up a little bit more.
I don't know if that's happening in 2-wheel drive.
Yep.
Yeah, a little more speed.
Once again, Zach is directing through the microphone.
Yeah.
He's busted. That diff is gone.
Man.
That's too bad.
Caleb
Well,
Hartwell knocked
there's 2
out.
Yeah.
We should have 12,
So when
12
you-
drivers left.
When you don't complete a hill, you're out. You don't get to go again. So
So, yes.
Let me know when we're ready.
All right. Let's see who we've got coming up to the line next. Looks like maybe Jason Cruz.
We got a little orange there. Now, Jason Cruz is not afraid to throw a straight-up beat down on that buggy. No. And, you know, it's crazy, Joe, because a lot of these buggies, I don't know, you know, if they're dipping these things in kryptonite or not, but they're tough as heck, man. I mean, I know just a regular off-the-shelf thing, you just hit something and bam, you burn a belt up, you break an axle.
These guys got a lot of parts in these things.
Yeah. They got a lot of money, a lot of time in this. That's why every time we
like
check,
every day there's a new, with their research and development, stronger and bigger, and I mean they're going for it.
hey man, while we get you in here, maybe after Jason's run, maybe you can give a shout out to the folks that help out the Maine Maniacs team.
Good.
All right, we got Jason on the line.
Is it always this hot in October down here? This is crazy.
I'm seriously disappointed in Tennessee's
Sweat my eyes.
weather right now. I'm very disappointed.
Now, when you can make a roofer sweat,
Right, I mean
it is hot. Okay.
I already started cooling down back home, so I ain't used to this.
At least the sun's going down now. It's improving.
Come on, Jason. Oh, he's broke.
Oh, they're dropping
He's
like
done.
flies. Zach with the technical terms there.
His throttle rod. I think something happened to his throttle rod.
Oh, he's not done yet.
There it is.
There. Ooh. Hang in there, Jason.
Hey, Bub. Cash is doing fine. He's standing about 20 feet away from us, spectating right now, and we'll be able to see him and some of the best UTV drivers in the world compete tomorrow in the Cup Series, as well as the best drivers in the bouncer class tomorrow.
Is he not just the cutest little thing? Can I say that?
You could say that,
over there.
He's just hanging out watching. Yeah. Turned around up there.
So hill number 3 is definitely more technical,
Yes.
longer course, and looks like having a little trouble once I get up to the top there.
That sharp left turn up there is pretty tight. Yeah.
Hill number 4 and 5, going to be some beatdowns. I think we're going to do Fable Hill and possibly the slab.
With the razors?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see
Now,
that.
look, if you could have
Yeah.
seen, you could have seen Joe's face.
I've tried driving up that slab with my bouncer, so.
Joe is like, yeah, this is kind of boring, but the slab. Okay, yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I do have a lot of companies that help me out, actually.
let's talk about them, Joe.
Yeah, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Let's Roll Off-Road Racing out of Mesa, Arizona. Good friend of mine, Andrew McLaughlin. He's helped me since the beginning. He actually races Ultra 4 and showed me the ropes and the whole racing scene and helped me
Heck
out a
yeah.
bunch. Yeah.
And you leave your rig there, and
I do. I drive my camper, my buggy to Arizona next month, and I leave it out there for the winter, so we can use it out there. Yep.
looks like Colton's on the line right now. We'll continue in a second.
All right.
Colton Hoback lining up.
Now, Colton is the skin back hadn't been running right all year. He's been having some injector problems. Woo! Oh boy.
Man.
That hump right there. isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you, people, Colton was talking a little bit too much smack earlier to the other drivers.
Come back to bite him.
So I promise you, when he comes down right now, he may catch a little bit from the other
he's not
drivers.
happy in there right now.
No. He may catch some from me if he comes in for an interview. Because, boy, he was talking some smack. Got to give it back on the tail end. Look, it's a who's who of rock racing here. We got
I know, look at them all over there.
Brandon Davis.
Tim Cameron, Cash is over there.
That's right.
Old Trip Pulling.
What do they have in common? All right, Bree, let's play a little trivia. What are
They all
those
take
three?
racing very seriously.
Yes. Well, that, you know what? That is a correct answer.
They all own a Tim Cameron buggy.
Wow, give me some right there. Bree and I have worked together long enough. She can finish my.
Yeah,
she can finish my
awesome. So
thoughts.
it's been a good
I
year.
got you.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe Cash LaCroix, Cash and John got a TC built chassis, and it should be pretty exciting in the next few years to see what he's going to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
And of course, Brandon Davis. You know, it's not just he has one TC
Right.
buggy.
Well, if one's good, two's better, right?
Always. And you need a backup, you know,
That's
just
right.
in case. Right? You should have a backup.
Man, you've been
NASCAR
racing.
does.
You've been racing all these years. What's up? Do you ever get used to not having a backup, or is there always that sinking feeling? Like, do you ever get that feeling like, man, if something goes wrong,
Oh yeah,
all of
yeah,
this-
that's always in the back of your mind when you're getting ready to go to the line. You know, is it going to last the race? And I mean, we abuse these things above and beyond any other machine that I've seen. And
Shop to raced and back to shop
yeah,
again.
exactly. You know, and it's maintenance. It's checking every bolt and wiggling everything before every race and making sure it's ready to go.
for sure? Now, if anybody has some questions for the main maniac, for Mr. Joe Pierce, that's what we're here for. Ask away.
Feel free.
This guy's been here since pretty much the beginning.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Pretty close to the beginning.
Yeah.
He's about as OG as you can get with the SRRS. And, well, I have a question for you.
Okay.
And I may have an idea of the answer, but what's your favorite hill?
My favorite hill.
Your favorite hill. If you could pick one hill right now to go conquer in that buggy, to go play on or to go hit, what would it be?
I'd say it's still Cable Hill.
Still Cable
Yeah,
Hill.
I don't know. It's
Such a
something
classic.
about it. It is, and everybody says that. And so my first race was on Cable Hill, and it was just memorable. There was 62 entries that day,
God.
and we took
cow.
fifth. And
Wow.
yeah,
Was
Most
it
times
wet?
I've
Was
tried
it
cable,
wet or
I've
did you
never
do
made
it
it.
dry? Do you remember?
I think I was wet.
It was wet.
Oh yeah, there was a hose running down it the whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hard to duplicate that feeling coming up the top of that hill.
And if you've never actually been to Cable Hill, going there the first time is almost like it's like taking that.
The pilgrimage to
It is.
Cable Hill.
It really is because
Oh,
when
yeah.
you see it for the first time, you're just like, "Holy crap! How are you going to do that?" And then when you see the hose turned on,
Yeah.
and just drenching
Yeah.
it, you're just like,
Oh no!
oh boy!"
Yeah, yeah.
So-
it's pretty
Jimmy
intense.
texts us, Joe, where you been hiding?
I've been hiding in Maine. Yeah, we've been taking care of my company's been booming this summer, and we've been working quite a bit, and just took a step back for a little while.
Timmy Chuck, you know better than most. You got to pay to play, and
Yeah.
no, that's awesome, Joe. So, have you made any changes, or pretty much I know you were fairly happy with
Yeah.
what your buggy's morphed into, but
Yeah.
can you tell anybody what you've done in the past, let's say, year?
Just rebuilt it. When we built it 2 years ago, the only thing I've done since then is just maintenance and shock tuning. Took about a year to get the shocks where I needed them to be, and we haven't touched it very much since.
Wow,
Yeah.
good deal.
It's been real good. We've been fortunate. We haven't broken a long time. Yukon Gear and Axles always setting me up with new ring and pinions and axle shafts and keeping them fresh. And that's the name of the game. Keep your parts fresh.
That's right. Oh, Bill Glasdell to the rescue there.
So, I have another question. King of the Hammers,
King of the Hammers, yes. I will be there.
competing or
I'll
just
be-
hanging out?
I'll be competing.
Man,
Yeah, my son's coming for the first time this year, so we're gonna bring all the toys out and
man.
have some fun.
Now, at this place here, you got between 5,000 people. I don't know the exact number. That's a lot of. That's a lot of people we get here. But compared,
Oh, King
So
of the
out
Hammers
in-
is awesome. Yeah, I've
All
been
right.
to King of the Hammers 7 times.
Wow.
woo! Travis Skelton.
Miss that.
There's a reason he's leading this series, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that guy can drive.
Man.
Man, that's a tricky spot right there. Now, I do believe he's the first one that went out that way.
The right way, yeah.
Everyone else got confused?
Yeah, they had to turn around and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the first one to do it right, I think.
Okay.
Travis,
I don't know what that means in this series.
That is
but
definitely tricky up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So 7 times. That's a long trip. You're literally crossing the entire country.
I am. The first few years I
Maine
flew
to
out.
California.
Yeah. And helped out some teams
Yeah.
and stayed with them, and then I decided I needed my own motorhome. So
Has it been 7 years in a row that you've gone, or what was the
I
first
skipped
year you
1 year. So I think 2010 was my first year.
Okay, so we were there. I was there 2 years during that time span.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's grown significantly
Oh, I
since then.
know.
It's insane.
It's such a cool experience, though. I mean, Hammertown and the way everything just kind of pops up for a week and then it's gone.
Right,
You know?
right. It's amazing. And it's all drivers from every aspect of the world
Yes.
go there to compete in this race.
Yeah.
It's you got drift car guys, the trophy truck guys.
Yeah.
Home wrecker. We got home wrecker Steven Rogers.
Now he had the fastest time on hill too.
You see what he did right there? It was just slow and smooth.
It was.
So
Kept his tires on the ground.
I think slow and steady wins
Hang
the
in there,
day.
Steven.
Wow, look at this.
Go.
Yeah. We got old Cass Stewart. What's up, Cassidy? Talk about comeback of the season. Her dad, Will Stewart.
Oh yeah.
My word.
Yeah.
He
They're
is
doing good.
just like everything he touches right now turns to gold. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. Yeah.
Should have taken my wallet.
Exactly.
All right, we got Brian Hamby on the line. This guy's running multiple series. He's running 2 series for the SRRS. He gets around, let me tell you.
Yep, his buggy will also be doing some serious work this weekend.
Yes.
I say weekend. It's only Thursday.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, but
like
it feels like
Friday,
yeah.
right?
It does. It does. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
A lot of racing.
And after the Hamby run, I'm going to tell you how Joe. He doesn't know that he shamed me, but I'm going to tell you how Joe Pierce made me feel about that. I'm telling you.
What'd you do,
It's-
Joe?
What happened?
I'm going to tell the story. Well,
Oh, here he goes.
okay, Saved by the Bell.
All right, Brian
I'll tell you in a
Hamby
minute.
on hill 3.
Come on, bro.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you heard that.
Man.
Now he's got to make a decision. That's it.
Oh, heck.
I'm going to say it's over right there.
Didn't sound good.
So much for what I was telling Joe earlier about how tough these things were.
I know.
That looked like a fainting goat. One of those fainting goats.
This hill is eating some people's
Yeah.
lunch today.
So
Anyway.
it's
back
no,
to your
it's
story.
Yeah, we want to hear your story, Dave.
it's no surprise to anybody that Joe travels an average of, like, I think he told me last year that it's about on average it's like 22 hours or 23 hours or something like that to get to an SRS event. And I found myself crying about a 12-hour trip or a 13-hour trip to Texas. And I'm like, I felt like such a...
Yeah,
You can finish that.
couldn't handle it.
Oh, son.
Go with Dub.
Yes, I felt like such a girl for even doing that. Because this guy, to get to the closest race, wow.
All right.
What's the closest race for you?
Dirty Turtle.
And how many hours is Dirty Turtle, sir?
16.
Okay, so
It was 23 hours to get here. We left Tuesday afternoon.
So that's dedication. Why? Why do you do it, Joe?
I don't know. I just love it. It's the adrenaline rush that it gives me.
Ray Henry says that I heard him say he's from Maine. Are there events like this in New Hampshire, Maine?
Well, glad you
Good
asked. Glad you
question.
asked that.
Actually, I help some friends of mine put on an event every May. It's May 18th and 19th, the weekend after Mother's Day every year. And it's called Mountain Mud Run, and it's in Warren, New Hampshire.
All right. So, tell us just an overview of the event. Is it racing or is it riding or both?
It's racing. It's low-key racing. We just play on some hills.
What is this? Was that just the fastest way for him to get?
I think
up to the top?
we're just freestyling right now.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Mosquitoes, though.
Okay, so yeah, May 19th, Warren, New Hampshire.
All right.
It's a good time.
There you have
A
it.
lot of the rock bouncers come up. Ryan Brumhall comes every year, and Travis Lovett, and Bobby Tanner, and Randall Key comes up. It's a good time.
All right, it looks like the course is hot, and it looks like Michael Flenner in what's the name of his? I know you want to say it.
That would be the hellacious.
Yeah, hellacious.
Oh!
Mike's
Yeah,
not
hellacious
Mike's
out
not
there.
scared. Hey, and for those of you who think that looks like a, I know it looks like a runway, doesn't it?
It's like super off camber sideways hill. Sideways track across the hill there. Definitely looking a little tipsy.
You want to be careful up there.
Yeah.
You don't want to roll down that.
Oh.
So let's just tell you what's going on here. This is the 2018 Bounty Series Finals tonight. We're only running 3 out of the 5 hills for the Bounty Series.
Right.
We're going to finish up the last 2 hills, which are going to be bouncer hills, wouldn't you say, Joe?
Yeah.
The last 2 are
They're
going to
gonna
be
be tough.
bouncer hills, and that's going to be on Saturday.
That is going to prove why it's called a Bounty Series.
Yes, it's going to be kind of wild. Tomorrow we're going to be running the UTV Cup Series as well as the Bouncer Cup Series, where folks like Mr. Joe Pierce, the main maniac, are going to be leaving it all on the side of the hill. What do you think about what they've done? I know they've done some work on the slab, Joe. Have you got a
we
chance
played
to...
on it earlier, and I think it's
Thoughts?
doable now. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Last
You-
time it wasn't.
You think it's about like a...
Landed on
Yeah,
my
no.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, that was rough.
All right, Kyle Kovac hitting hill 3 right now.
Mm.
Oh, man. Yeah, that 2-wheel drive is not going to get him up there.
Hey, I tried to tell you on the other wheel, that's front. The wheel sticking to the water rod ain't connected.
Zach.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah, he knows. He knows his lingo.
Hey, Rachel Flenner, he said that he was going to take it easy and save it for the Bust the Shell series in a couple weeks. I need you to work on him tonight and get in his head. And because seeing Michael Flenner whoop on that buggy, there's really nothing like that. Nothing like it. Looking forward to seeing you here, Rachel.
All right, let's see if he's got enough mojo.
There it is. Come on, Caleb.
Whoa! Kyle,
Kyle.
you're close.
I had the right syllable,
You-
kind of, sort of, sound.
Yeah, sound, yeah. Is there a time limit on these hills, Dave?
No.
All right.
There it
Come
is,
on,
baby.
come on. Nah.
Trying.
Oh.
What is he in, 2 or 3 wheel drive?
I gotta go get everything ready for tomorrow.
Joe.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for hanging out with
Yeah.
us.
Thank you.
See
Good
you later.
We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. And that was Joe Pierce, the main maniac. What a guy.
good. Come on, come on. Got it.
Woo!
All right, stay in it. Oh yeah, he's not letting up. Oh, oh.
Man.
Man, he is just clawing his way. Oh, and out the top. Nice.
Dang it, Samurai.
All right, guys, that was Kyle Kovac. Looks like Dan Carter coming up to the starting line. He may be our last racer for tonight. Yeah, this is our last one for tonight. We will finish hills 4 and 5 on Saturday. All right, Dan.
Full body.
Go, go, go. Nicely done.
Full body. Out the top, baby. Come on, come on, Dan.
Easy, easy. Oh. And go. Stay in it. There he goes. All right.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? That was the last driver for hill number 3 in the Bounty Series. We're going to give you the schedule for tomorrow so you know what's going on, what's happening. At 8 a.m. Central Time, we're going to be doing the UTV Cup Series. And then at 9 a.m., the Bouncer Series, hill number 1. At 11 a.m., Formula Off-Road Iceland. Those Iceland folks, they're going to be rocking and
I'm looking
rolling.
forward to seeing that.
And at 2 p.m., the Bouncer Hill number 2. Okay, now there are 4 Bouncer Hills. There are going to be 2 Bouncer Hills on Friday, 2 Bouncer Hills on Saturday. It's going to be nuts. So then at 4...
Hey, you want to come over here for a sec?
Get over here. And then at 4 o'clock, we have Formula Off-Road Round 2. Now, guys, I know y'all saw this on TV here just a minute ago, but the man of the hour. How does it feel, buddy?
Well, my first time out here, it was good. It was kind of hard in 2-wheel drive. I just kept sending it. Yeah, all my boys at home are watching right now, so I know they'd have been pissed if I backed off. So I had to have to keep in her, you know.
Right.
So
now, Kyle. Everybody who doesn't know, this is Kyle Kovac. Kyle, let me ask you something, buddy. These were the 3 easy hills.
right.
Are you well? Obviously, from what we just saw, you are ready for tomorrow or for Saturday.
Well, so yeah, so I got either we're getting another dry shaft shipped down here, or RCV's gonna bring me another one. So
amen.
We're gonna try tomorrow or Saturday, I should say.
You're gonna knock out these Bouncer Hills.
We're gonna try.
My man.
If not, we're gonna roll it, put it on its lid, trying. You know.
So, from Kyle, Bree, myself, we're signing off for tonight. We're going to see you first thing in the morning. And God bless. We'll catch you guys soon.
See you guys.